What's up everyone, it's Lexi here, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to measure and cut a chain. So let's get into it. For the sake of this video today, I am going to be measuring and cutting a new chain because I'm changing my gear for Grand's prep. My chain just has a tight spot in it and I feel like it's time to put a new one on there. So with that being said, the signs that I kind of look for when I want to replace chains is if there's tight spots, if it just feels gunky, sticky. If you maintain it regularly, it's going to last a lot longer. One thing I do recommend is if you are changing to a new chain ring and cog, I would definitely put a brand new chain on there as well. The reasoning is because, over time the teeth in your chain creates little grooves to go on there and align correctly, so it just feels a little off when you put an old chain on a new sprocket and cog. It's just going to take a session or two to realign, recreate those grooves, but it's totally safe. I just don't like that feeling, so I always make sure to put a new chain on so they can both start fresh. With that being said, in today's video, all you guys are going to need is a new chain of your choice. I call both of these tools chain cutters. So one that's actually going to take the chain off, and then one that's actually going to cut the chain, and then a 4mm Allen wrench. Before I get into changing my gear, I just wanted to show you guys how to actually take the chain off with a chain cutter. I know I've showed it in my other videos, but just in case you're new here, this is how to probably take your chain off. First, we're going to use our 4mm Allen wrench, and we're going to go ahead and release the idler. Pretty simple, just loosening that bolt. That way you have a little slack in your chain to actually work with it. Once your idler is loose, you're going to have a lot more slack in the chain. So go ahead and find that master link. We're just going to go ahead and take the chain cutters, press it right on that link, so then that unattaches as well. Going to change my gear now. The gear is all changed and we're ready to go. My first and foremost tip when cutting or measuring and cutting a new chain, if you're unsure, always cut a length longer and never shorter. Can't tell me how many chains I've cut too short and wasted, so don't let it happen to you. Go ahead and grab your chain. Also, the one thing that I really like about the idler here on the Vision F1, it really allows for It allows you not to have to run a half-length chain, and you just have a bit more slack to work with. I really enjoy it, and it's super easy to tension your chain. This is probably the easiest back end I've ever worked on, honestly. Oh, don't you hate it when chains do that? Okay. Anyways, I have the master links in my hand. I'm just going to go ahead and set them up here so I don't lose them. We're just going to go ahead, feed the chain, kind of see what we're working with over the sprocket and the cog. Kind of get a base measurement. Oh, make sure it's on there correctly. I am feeling a little unsure at the moment. I think right there would work, but I'm going to cut just a length longer because we can always cut shorter, but we cannot add links, so keep that in mind. So when you're looking at what link to cut, or where to cut on the link, you're going to want to do it on the back half of the actual link itself, just because if we were to cut in the front, it would be leaving those two ends where we can't attach that master link, and we wouldn't be able to attach the chain at all. So you're going to want to cut in the back pin, just so we have somewhere to attach that master link. Now, from my experience, when you're cutting a chain, it feels like you're going to break it, but I promise you that pin's going to come out. It's just going to take a little force, Once you found the link that you're ready to cut, everything like that, go ahead and chop your chain, and then we can reevaluate the length after. I think this is my length, so let's see how we're looking. Oh, you know what? I can honestly do the length shorter. Okay. Alright, let me do the length shorter. Alright. Goated. It's the right length. Now all we have to do is tension our chain with the easiest device possible. Yeah, it's pretty tight, but new chain, it's gonna loosen up a tad. So I'll just keep an eye on it. But that's all the tips and tricks I have for you today. Oh, actually, I have one more. Your hands get all greasy, sticky after bike work. Put hand sanitizer on and then wash your hands. It comes off like a treat. I'm not kidding. I found this out like a couple weeks ago. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Obviously, let us know what you want to see down in the comments below. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!
I know what I like, baby, I like you. Miss American Pie with